path before us is no longer illuminated by certainty, but it's by faith.
Oh, yes. Oh,
And
yes.
if we're honest, we've all had those moments where we find ourselves trying to navigate life after darkness has set.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Darkness has a way of limiting our vision.
Yes, sir.
It clouds many times our understanding. It tests our faith. It challenges our hope, and it forces us to wrestle with questions that we seem to have no immediate answers for.
All right.
One of the greatest contemporary examples is in 2022, the year of our Lord. Many of us were engulfed with uncertainty due to COVID-19.
Oh, yes.
Defined by instability. That time was marked with unprecedented interruption. Things that we once considered as dependable suddenly were uncertain. Systems that we once trusted in had proven to be fragile. Our routines were disrupted. We were living in isolation. Churches were empty. Schools were closing. Hospitals were overwhelmed. Church, it was dark.
Oh, yes. Oh,
It was
yes.
socially dark. It was
yes.
politically dark. It was economically dark. It was racially dark. It was ecclesiastically dark. It was emotionally dark. It was financially dark. Families were living and experiencing darkness. Cities were living and experiencing darkness. The whole world was reminded that humanity, in all of its technological advancements, in all of its transportation advancements, still had limitations.
Oh, yes.
But what else
Oh, yes.
that 2020 did reveal is that it revealed that while the world was overwhelmed and overcome with darkness,
Oh, yes.
that God still was in control.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Darkness has never been an intimidation tactic to God.
Well,
From Genesis to Revelations, the whole pages of divine scripture, whenever darkness appears, God answers darkness with his presence.
Oh, yes.
In Genesis, darkness covered the face of the deep.
Oh, yes.
And God simply uttered the words, "Let there be light."
Let that be.
In Egypt, darkness had covered the land, yet God provided deliverance for the children of Israel. Even at Calvary, darkness covered the face of the earth, but redemption had been accomplished. Why? Because God was still in control.
Oh, yes.
Even while buried in a borrowed tomb, darkness surrounded. When resurrection time came 3 days later, the record is Jesus got up with all power in his hands.
Oh, yes.
Why? Because darkness has never overwhelmed God.
Preach. Going on.
Darkness, if you are there today,
All right.
does not have to be the conclusion of your story.
All right. Tell it.
But it's always used as a divine backdrop to reveal God's glory.
Oh, yes.
And that's what brings us to John chapter 9. We encounter a man who has spent the entirety of his living existence in the dark.
In the dark.
Not because he lacked value.
All right.
Not because he lacked purpose.
All right.
Not because God had forgotten about him.
Speak well.
But because God had sovereignly ordained that one day his darkness would become the stage so God's divine glory could be revealed.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Speak
This
well.
message I want to try as best I can to demonstrate that God's power is not hindered by the darkness that's around us.
All right. All right.
But Christ specializes in bringing his divine light
Oh, yes.
even in the most impossible situations.
Oh, yes, sir.
So that there are times when life brings us into seasons of darkness.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And where our limitation is limited,
Tell it. Tell it.
where our understanding is incomplete,
Tell it.
and even those times when our hope is being tested.
All right.
And when those times occur and prevail, this text shows us that God has both the power and the purpose to bring his people out of darkness into his marvelous light with divine intervention.
Oh, yes.
So then, how does God bring his people out of seasons of darkness?
Tell it. Tell it. Tell it. Tell it.
When they can't even see the light for themselves.
All right.
John wastes no time
Well,
in introducing us
yeah.
to the pathway of this miracle.
Oh, yes.
He writes in verse number 1, and as Jesus passed by,
Oh, yes.
he saw a man which was blind from his birth.
Oh, yes.
Now don't rush past that because there's a load of theological profundity and something that just might bless you.
All right.
Those 5 words, and Jesus passed by.
Oh, yes.
The miracle begins even before the man even speaks. The blind man's name is never called. He never asked for a healing. He never requested a miracle. He simply continued to sit in the darkness that he always knew. But before the blind man ever saw Jesus, the record is Jesus saw him. You ought to pass it down your road. He passes by. And see, if Jesus passes by, it automatically changes your dynamic. When Jesus passes by, it automatically changes your outcome. You ought to thank God because he still passes by.
Oh, yes. Going on. Going on.
Many times our breakthrough, your blessing, your deliverance, it doesn't begin with your pursuit of God.
All right. All right.
But it begins in the fact that he sees you.
Oh, yes, sir.
Grace always sees us before we know to ask. We know to ask for it.
Oh, yes.
The disciples saw this situation
Oh, yes.
as a theological debate.
Debatable. Oh, yes.
Lord, who sinned?
Yes, sir.
They saw this as some kind of infraction.
All right.
Somebody did something.
Oh, yes.
Society simply saw him as a beggar.
Oh, yes.
Religion saw him as a sinner.
Sinner.
But Jesus saw this as an opportunity to reveal how God works. And that ought to encourage every person that's in this room today. People often identify us by our conditions.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's the one that got cancer.
Tell it, tell it, tell it.
That's the one that got divorced.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
That's the one that used to be a crackhead.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
That's the one that's a drunkard.
Oh, yes.
That's the one that's outside.
Oh, yes.
But God doesn't identify us by our conditions. People see our disabilities, but God sees our destiny. People see our limitations, but God sees our possibilities. People might see you in darkness, but God sees you poised for deliverance. And so before this chapter is over, the same darkness that had defined this man's life will become the very platform of this man's testimony and the revelation of God's glory.
That's all right. That's all right.
Because our God always specializes
In what? In what?
in bringing light in the dark situations.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
When what God is doing
Yes, sir.
exceeds what we're able to see.
Oh, yes. Oh,
When our vision is limited, when our vision is limited, his providence is limitless.
oh, yes. Oh,
When our understanding is finite and fickle, his purpose is always eternal.
oh, yes.
When our understanding and our sight is momentary, God's sovereignty is perpetual and ongoing. And that's where this blind man is. He spent his entire life in darkness, not temporarily, but continually and consistently, not by accident.
Well,
But it was because of divine permission.
vision. Oh, yes.
Jesus didn't see this as a problem
Well.
without automatically seeing that there was a purpose.
There's a purpose. Purpose.
Again, the disciples saw him as a sinner.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Society saw him as a simple beggar.
oh, yes.
The religious order of traditionalism saw it as a curse.
Curse is a curse.
But Jesus saw this as the establishing of a testimony.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
That's why, again, when the text says, and he passes by,
Bye.
it blesses me so. He when he passed by, he didn't just see blindness. He didn't just see brokenness. He didn't just see a deficiency, but he saw a man.
Oh, man.
Y'all talk to me if you can. And I want to tell somebody that God has never confused your condition with your identity.
All right. That's all right.
Why don't you pass that down your road? God never confuses our identity with our condition. He knows exactly who you are.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And when God looks at us, he sees us as who he created us to be.
Oh, yes. That's
That was a story told of a father and son who had a tragic situation that took place They lived in a big old 2-story house, and the house all of a sudden got engulfed in flames.
All right.
The father was outside of the house. The son was trapped inside.
All right.
And as the fire continued to burn in the house, dark clouds of smoke began to rise.
All right.
The son was in a two-story window, couldn't see beneath, but he was scared and frantic for his life, hollering, "Help, help, help."
Yeah.
The fire department was dispatched. They were down there at the house. They couldn't get in the house because there was so much fire. The son couldn't see what was going on, but all of a sudden he heard the voice of his father saying, "Son, jump." He said, "Daddy, I can't see." He said, "Son, jump, Daddy, I can't see." He said, "Son, go on and jump, I'll catch you." "Daddy, I'm too scared, I can't see." He said, "Boy, don't worry about seeing me, I can see you." And many of y'all looking, but you're not listening. You're worried about the darkness that you're in, but God sent me by with a reminder that even though you cannot always see and trace him, you ought to thank God that he can still see you. Faith is not believing that because you can see God, everything gonna work out.
All right.
But faith is being able to take the step of faith because God can already see you.
Oh, yes.
Somebody needs to hear that.
Oh, yes.
You don't have to be able to see his hand to trust his heart.
All right.
If you're going to trust the fact that God will get you out the dark, here's my little simple outline. We start with this. You can trust that God will get you out the dark. Number one, you can trust him because of his dialogue.
Oh, yes.
Because of what he has said.
Oh, yes.
What did he say in the text?
All right.
Well, the disciples said, here's what he did not say.
What did he say?
That somebody sinned.
All right.
See, every time something happens,
Yes, sir.
it doesn't always equate to something wrong going on.
All right.
Y'all quiet as a church mouse. Every time you see something that's unfortunate that has taken place, it doesn't mean it's happening because somebody has gone on the wrong side of God.
All right. Go with it.
So you can trust that God will get you out the dark
Oh, yes.
because of his dialogue. Before Jesus changes his condition, he changes the conversation. He never begins with accusation. He never begins with condemnation. He never begins with criticism, but he gives them revelation.
Oh, yes.
The disciples said, "Who did the sinning?"
Oh, tell it.
But Jesus says, y'all asking the wrong question. Many times we want to find something to place blame.
Oh, yes, always.
But the issue ain't blame, but the issue is God's glory. And some of us have spent years asking God, why did this happen? Why did this take place? Why did I lose that job? Why did it end in divorce? Why did I lose the house? Why did I lose the car? Why did I get sick? Ultimately, many times it's possibly that heaven is saying, what did I need to produce in you through you going through that?
That's all right.
There's always a purpose
Always a purpose.
assigned to anything that God lets his children face.
Oh, yes.
So sometimes God refuses to answer our why
Well.
because God has given it a divine setup for you to be able to watch him work.
Oh, yes.
Y'all listening?
Tell it.
James Harden, when he was playing with the Rockets,
Yeah.
he had some of them all-star seasons.
Uh-huh.
You know, he'd go absentee in the playoffs, but during the regular season, he was cutting up. He'd be going for 50 and 40 and 60 and 30 consistently night after night. And every now and then you see him do one of these. What that means is let him cook. And sometimes you can't get to what God has for you because you done hit the emergency release button prematurely. You just got to give God time to let him cook. He's still got your blessing on the way. He's still got your breakthrough on the way. He's still got your deliverance on the way. Just pass it down your road. Let him cook.
That's all right. Come on with it.
My grandma was a Louisiana girl, and so she'd be cooking in the kitchen, and we try to go in there and get something before dinner was done. She'd say, "Nah, it ain't ready yet. Let me finish cooking." Y'all weren't ready like I was ready. And many times God has got something for you, but you gotta wait and let God do the work that he needs to do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
You can trust in God to get you out the dark
Yeah.
because of his dialogue.
Oh, yes. Oh,
What Jesus said,
yes, say it.
number one, it was affirming language.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
He refused to let the suffering of this man
All right.
define this man.
Oh, yes.
So let the church say it was affirming language.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Come on, affirming language. Not only was it affirming language, but it was secondly accurate language.
All right. All right.
The truth always exposes heaven's perspective.
Oh, yes.
Jesus says, no, this ain't because of sin, but here's the accurate language. He says, so that the words of God can be manifested in him. In other words, so that even for this man, what he's going through ain't only for him, but so that someone can see the glory of God being exacted in his life, and ultimately that God's name can be glorified. It's affirming language.
Oh, it's all right.
It's accurate language.
Oh, yes.
But then thirdly, it's appropriate language.
Oh, yes.
Because every word that Jesus spoke in this context, it carried divine intentionality.
Oh, yes.
There was not a missed word that was spoken by our Lord, because he knew exactly what the plan of operation was. It was appropriate language. It was accurate language. It was affirming language. But then finally, it was authoritative language. Because when God speaks,
Yes, sir.
creation has to obey.
Creation. Oh, yes.
When God speaks,
All right.
demons tremble.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
When God speaks,
All right.
stormy seas begin to settle down.
Oh, yes.
When God speaks,
All right. Say it.
death has got to behave.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
When God speaks, am I doing all right? Mountains start moving. When God speaks, chains start crumbling. When God speaks, blinded eyes open. And the grave gives up its dead when God speaks, because there is a sovereign creative authority in the voice of the Lord.
It's all right.
And so he never wastes words.
All right. All right.
But when he speaks,
What happened?
darkness has to negotiate with light.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
When he speaks,
When he speaks,
dead men get up
get up.
and start living.
Living. Oh, living. Oh, yes.
When he speaks, y'all push it.
Go on with it. Go on with it. Go on with it. Go on with it.
When he speaks.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Matter of fact, just tell somebody, I thank God for it. Because it's something about his word. It's something about his word. It helps me when I'm hurting. It's something about his word. It heals me when I'm helpless. It's something about his word. It holds me when I'm heavy laden. It's something about his word. It hides me when hellhounds are on my trail. It's something about his word. It harnesses my pride when my pride wants to rise. His word directs me. His word corrects me. His word protects me. His word perfects me. His word informs me. His word transforms me. His word reforms me. I thank God for his word. That's why David says, thy word
What?
have I hidden in my heart
In my heart.
that I might not sin
Oh, yes.
against God. You can trust that God will get you out of the dark because of his dialogue.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I may not make it through this message.
All right. That's all right.
Here's the second thing.
Go it
You
on.
can trust that God will get you out of the dark
All right.
because of his decision.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Go it
Now,
on with it. Go with
here's
it.
where the text kind of gets a little
All
uncomfortable,
right.
a little risque, if you will.
All right. All right.
Because the record is,
Yeah.
well, let me say it this way.
Go it on. Say it. Go on. Say it.
God's methods
All right.
rarely
All right.
satisfy human
I
expectations.
know you're right. I know you're right.
Did y'all
Oh,
get it?
yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Stay with me now.
All right.
When God moves,
Yes, sir.
many times does he move in a way that we can script.
All right. All right.
Now, when Jesus performs this miracle, church,
Yes.
he could have spoke,
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
but he didn't.
All right.
He could have just simply touched him,
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
but he
But he
didn't.
didn't. No, sir.
He could have healed him like Steph Curry from long distance. Y'all laughed at that. I always tell that story. Y'all laughed at the whole story. He could have healed him from long distance, but he didn't.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
What did he do?
All right.
Instead of doing any one of those,
Oh, yes.
record is that he spits.
Oh, yes. All right. All right. You're all right.
Now, y'all can't spend too much on that,
All right.
because in the Near Eastern culture,
Yeah.
spitting, now he didn't spit on him.
Well.
The text says he spit on the ground.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
But spitting on the ground in that culture
All right.
is equivalent to spitting on somebody in our culture.
All right. I hear you. I hear you.
I'm trying to make it plain as white bread for you. So the gesture of Jesus spitting on the ground, some people probably be like, wait a minute now.
I hear you.
You know, some of those people that's from the sand over there, they still, you know, if they spit on the ground, they ready for the smoke.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
But Jesus takes what is normally an offensive gesture
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
and takes a ordinary thing
Yes, sir.
and provides a miracle for this man.
Miracle. Oh, yes.
An offensive gesture, the spitting.
Oh, yes.
An ordinary thing, just dust.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And ain't it something? Now, this ain't even in my notes, but this is free just because y'all came to church this morning.
All right.
Touch the thing and tell them it's free.
It's free.
Isn't it something
Yeah.
that his healing came
Oh, yes.
from the very thing he came from?
All right. All right.
And y'all listen.
Got you. I got you.
He was born from the dirt, got healed by the dirt.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I got you.
Now, some transformed about this dirt because there was some divine DNA added to that dirt to make that dirt supernatural dirt. Then it ain't the same dirt that it was when it was dirt on its own before it was the supernatural dirt. It's different dirt. And that's what happened when God get his hands on you. You ain't the same dirt. You're different dirt. Why? Because he put his DNA in you. I nearly done. But then he tells him, go wash
Do what?
in the pool of Siloam.
All right. All right.
And sometimes God's process appears to be just as strange as the miracle is spectacular.
Oh, yes.
Heaven is never obligated to fit into our preferences.
All right. All right. All right.
But his ways, as the biblical record lets us know,
Tell it.
are higher than our ways.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
His thoughts are higher than our ways, according to Isaiah 53.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
His strategy is higher than ours.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So don't criticize the methods that God may employ in getting you the miracle that you desire from him.
All right.
Because he might do something different than he did the last time.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Everybody else was in an argumentative state.
Oh, yes.
Neighbors were arguing.
Yes.
The Pharisees were
Oh,
arguing.
yes.
Religion was
Oh,
arguing.
yes.
But nobody could argue with the fact that now this man can see.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
People may debate your theological stance. They may
Oh, yes.
debate your political stance. They may debate your education, but they can't debate your transformation. They may argue with your credentials, but they can't argue with the fact that you know it for yourself. They may argue with what side of the track you were born on, or your upbringing, but they can't argue the fact that you still know him. They might argue your failures and your mess-ups, but they can't argue the fact that you know him. They may argue your scars and your wounds, but they cannot argue the fact that you still know him.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Go on with it.
Because when you have had your own encounter with the Lord,
All right. All right.
you don't need anybody's permission to testify
No, sir.
about what the Lord has done for you.
All right.
That's why the old saints who sing that song, he touched me,
Yes, sir. Yes, he did.
He touched me.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm
Oh, the joy that floods my soul.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Something
All right. All right.
happened, and now I
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
know
Oh, yes.
He touched me.
Yes, yes.
Anybody know that song?
Oh, yes.
And
What made me whole?
He made me whole.
Yes, yes, it did.
And if you know He touched you,
Yes. Oh,
you don't need anybody's permission
all right. All
to testify what God has done for you. I'm gonna go.
right.
If you know that He's touched you,
Yes, sir.
you don't need Robert's Rules of Order.
All right.
You don't need to pass a motion.
All right.
You don't need that motion seconded.
All right.
You don't need a 2/3 majority. But all you need
Yes, sir.
is a mind and a moment
Oh, yes.
to think back long enough to think about where you've been and thank God for where you are. And you can say in the language of antiquity, through many dangers, toils, and snares, I've already come. It was grace that brought me safe thus far. And grace, it'll lead me on. You can trust that God will get you out of the dark because of His dialogue, because of His decision. But the third thing that I want to show you, and I'm gone, you can trust God to get you out of the dark because of His duty. I heard Jesus say, I must work the works of Him who sent me. It's my duty. I gotta do what God has sent me to do. I must walk the works of Him who sent me while it is day. And every time that we engage in ministry, it's not always convenient. It's not about popularity, but it's work. And Jesus says, I'm committed to the work. Jesus says, I've got something greater that I've come for, that I've got to do while I have the chance. Y'all hear what He said, don't you? I must work the works of Him who sent me while it's day. Why you say that, Jesus? Because the night cometh, and that's what we all got to be mindful of. You can't get up here playing. You can't be slipping and dipping. You can't be gliding and sliding. You can't be slipping and tripping. But you got to line up with what the Lord has for you, because time ain't long. The saints of antiquity said the time that once was, it won't be no more. But you got to do all that you can while you can, because the night is coming. You might be fine right now, but tell them if the night is coming. You might be well right now, but night is coming. You might have everything you would like to have, but night is coming. You might have all the money in your bank account, but night is coming. Your car might be riding good now, but night is coming. And when the night comes, we gotta stick our sword in the sandy banks of time to study war no more. When night comes, we gotta close up hymn book and Bible, never to open them again. And when your tongue cleaves to the roof of your mouth, when your voice is just like nature's night, when your mind is already gone, the record is that we'll be listening for God to sound the trumpet, and the dead in Christ will rise first, and the night that came will then be over, because it'll be morning again. And in the morning, you'll dry every tear from your eye. In the morning, you'll vindicate everything that you've been through. So I don't mind being criticized on this side. I don't mind being misunderstood on this side. I don't mind being lied on this this side, being hated on this side, being jealous on this side, being maliciously treated on this side. Because when I make it there, he's gonna make it all right. Is there anybody here that knows that he will? Why don't you give a neighbor a handshake and shake your neighbor's hand and say, hey neighbor, you can trust that God will get you out the dark because of his dialogue, because of his decision, but then because of his duty didn't stop when he healed this man's blind eyes. But that man was not the capstone of his miracle, because the same hands that anointed him with clay took nails in his hands. That same man that took that mud and clay and anointed that man's eyes, took a cross on his shoulders. That same man that took that man's sight and gave it back to him is the same man that hung there at Calvary from the 6th to the 9th hour. And you know what happened, don't you? He died. Why? Because it was his duty. He died. Matthew said he died. Mark said he died. Luke said he died. John preached he died. I believe that he died. But that's not how the story ends. 3 days later. 3 days later. 3 days later. He rose again. Help me shout it out. Help me shout it out. The third day morning, he got up out of a dusty grave, poured off his dying shroud on resurrection ground, and I heard him say, I got all power, all wrapped in my hands. Do you know it? Have you tried? And be alright. If you know that he is and you're not ashamed, why don't you grab somebody? Why don't you hug somebody? Why don't you encourage somebody and say, hey neighbor? Come on, talk to your neighbor. Say, hey neighbor. Come on, say, hey neighbor. Hey neighbor, have you any mountains that you cannot climb? Have you any valleys that you can't tunnel through? Have you any rivers that you cannot cross? Encourage your neighbor and say, my God specializes. God specializes. He specializes. Can I ask you a question, church? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? If you know that he will. If you know that he will. Shout ya! Shout ya! Tell somebody he'll get you out the door. He'll get you out the door. Privilege to Christian discipleship.